Well, this thing says I'm live. See here, stare at you a minute
Yeah, it's showing you live on mine.
before I actually start talking. I see Josie, Avid, Mama Linda, Sampy's been in there. Who else is in there?
Let's see. Joe Fix It For You is in here.
Go fix it for you.
Joe C, Linda, Avid, Sampy.
A lot of people in here tonight.
Lot of chat going on.
Elena's feeling a little better.
I's here, I think.
Not that she's feeling a lot great better, but she's feeling better.
I'm here, I'm breathing.
We've added a vitamin to our regimen, and I think it's already helping, and it's clearing us out, among other things.
Yeah, we've been taking it since Wednesday night.
It's already having an effect. My belly don't stick out quite as far as it normally does. I don't have quite as bad pains in certain areas that I normally do.
Hey, Melinda.
Some of them are gone. Melinda, uh, Tina, Rainy Ridge, how are you?
Hey, Tina. And Eric.
Troy Sutton.
Hey, Troy.
Hey, Troy. I appreciate that, Troy. Nice of you to say. Might be some don't think I'm that nice anymore because I've let my feelings be known as some my thoughts on some things. Not just my feelings, but logical, factual, truthful thoughts. But that's all right.
I don't know if Mama Bear had live or not. Josie said he was looking. He'd been looking.
She wasn't feeling too good last night, so she might not have. Made it on time today. Well, Rainy Ridge, like I put out there, and Dell also now says, you're never late. You're right on time because you're here when God had appointed for you to be able to be here.
There's Mama Bear.
Mama Bear. They were just asking about you. Her headphones fell off. What do? Talk to text? Or you just use them to listen?
Probably like me, just use it for listening so that it don't bother anybody around you.
Well, Tina, that's for work.
There's Sampy again.
There's Sampy. Yup. Well, folks, a lot of stuff going on. You think, Evan? I'm not pooching out there quite as far. I'm normally about out to here.
Hey,
Pontoon Jody, Queen of Catfishing. Howdy, welcome in. Sandy in here? Haven't said Sandy.
I haven't seen. He might have been saying Sampy and it hit the wrong things.
Might have been. I don't know. Anyway, I just been catching up today on a lot of things going on out there. One of the best ones of note. No, not quite PG as much. Well, one of the best things of note was a hockey game between U.S. and Canada. Apparently, the U.S. team beat the snot out of the Canadian team on the Canadians' own turf. They decided to boo the national anthem of the United States And the United States team proceeded to pummel the Canadian team, both in points and literally.
I did, and that looked like good bread.
So that was kind of epic. I got to see a lot of the hits. And among the wounds that the Canadian team is probably nursing today, the worst one is the humiliation of being beat so badly on their own turf.
At their own game.
At their own game. It's okay if I just ate a steak 3 days out of date.
If it didn't have a rank smell and it wasn't slimy, possible. I mean, if we're going for, had it already been cooked and you reheated, or is it something that
depends on whether or not you got it from a grocery store or a butcher shop too?
Yeah. I mean, it also depends on the color of the meat. If it was like a dark brown, I would say no, but light brown, yeah.
Oh
beef
man,
is one of those things that you can buy it like a reduced after it's out of sale date. Pork and chicken, no. If pork and chicken are out of date, no. Do not eat it. Do not buy it. Do not cook it. Beef is one of those things that you have a little leeway with.
I'll get more sleep tonight too, Mama Bear. All right. Yeah, Tina, let's watch Benny Johnson. He has some highlights of that game. And yeah. You talk about all stops pulled out.
If it were a little stinky, I wouldn't have even thought about cooking it. Yeah. I just say kind of watch myself. If you've already eaten it, expect around a diarrhea at the least.
Yeah.
And if you start getting sick, definitely get to a doctor for food poisoning.
Yeah. Thank you, Mama Linda. That was a good video, wasn't it, Mama Bear? Man, you talk about it's like somebody stated that Benny had put up there makes NFL football look like flag football. You talk about, man, they was it looked like WWE on ice.
Evan, I would love the recipe. Go ahead and send it to me. A1 makes everything better when it has to, but yeah, I would say definitely be prepared for whatever comes.
Well, they booed our national anthem, so the USA team gave them what they deserved. I mean, you talk about ugly. They made it ugly. The one fight erupted not but a few seconds after the game started. That Canadian dude got his butt whooped.
And he got his ask me no questions. What Piggy?
Yeah. Something like that. Folks, sometimes some words just aren't sufficient enough to describe how bad it was.
Well, hockey is one of the most violent sports out there. I mean, yeah.
They brought it. Three fights in 19 seconds. Yeah, I saw one, and Canadian dude was holding his own for a minute with the American dude, and then all of a sudden he went down, and it was over. That's a good idea, Mama Linda.
It wouldn't work for ours.
Ours would eat it.
I've seen our cats and dog eat stuff, and I'm like, oh.
Especially Tank. Tank's used to scavenging. He'll find something dead out there and he'll eat it.
The only one that wouldn't would have been Little Bit. And she's no longer here.
Mama Linda, this one right here, from what I can understand, they hadn't been a rumble like that in hockey for a long time. There've been some good ones, but nothing like this. Catfish dog.
Hi, Tim.
You love some hockey, so I guess you saw that, didn't you, Catfish dog? I'm not into sports, but I'll look at clips and stuff and see what's being described. Man,
Where you going, Greg?
the Canadians messed up when they booed our national anthem. The USA team just totally clobbered the Canadian team.
We're going.
They showed them doubling up on them. Two guys coming in on one and making a sandwich. And the meat in the middle. Of course, he did a up in the air before he hit his back. That had to hurt.
I wonder if that's what you call a Canadian bacon sandwich.
I don't know. I think they might have called that an American Swiss sandwich by the time they got done with him. Full of holes. At least he probably felt full of holes after that impact. But he got this impact and then he went up like this and then hit the ice. That had to hurt. You got to be pretty bad to get kicked out of a hockey game, Mama Linda. That's bad. Then I watched where Trump made his entrance to NASCAR. That big old jet just flying over. The crowd down below erupting in cheers and applause. Hive mind. I don't know about that one. I got so many to watch as it is. Trying to get updated. You can't get updated. There's so much going on, you just can't keep up. Like with Elon. Oh, there's so many crying about Elon going into these agencies and auditing them. Oh my God, how dare he? After years of everybody complaining of how bad the government is, now we finally got somebody going in and finding out, digging out where it's all going while we keep getting taxed more and more and more. Now they're going to complain about it. One of the smartest men in the world. Oh, he ain't qualified. He's just a tech guy. No, he's a lot more than a tech guy. He's a brilliant genius. All right, Josie. If you got any Pepto-Bismol, I'll go ahead and take some just to make sure. As I said, scent, Elaine.
Okay.
So, it just, I mean, how ironic is it that people complain about how bad government is when finally somebody goes in and starts auditing and showing where it's all going? Oh, okay. Now they want to complain. Of course, the ones who are complaining the most are the ones that got something to hide. They're scared. Been seeing where, I think it was Davari Darkins, or Benny One. They were showing a map with all sorts of red dots all around D.C. of houses being listed for sale, like rats leaving a sinking ship. You know, they know what's coming. They know they're about to be busted. A lot of them probably already busted. It's just a matter of time to get them before court, hopefully military tribunal, because when you serve the public, you take the same oath that the military takes. So
I don't know if they'll get fat off of it, David.
if that stuff we're taking now to help us out works like I think it might, it's going to get to a point it won't matter what I eat. Well, most don't. I like trying to keep my head out of the sand to begin with. But it's just amusing and ironic. They kind of put a lot of stuff off on Trump that the Biden administration done. Typical leftist thinking. You know, project onto others that which you have actually done.
You're heavy.
Do you have what?
I told him he's heavy.
Oh. She got lover boy on her. Gray. But anyway, they just so much going on that Ukraine war over there may be all but over. Zelensky's doing all he can do to try to make deals with Trump. They're showing where he was assessing their rare earth minerals and what kind of a trade deal they could make. I'll find out more about that as time goes on.
Shoot, as much money as we've given Ukraine, we should own all their rare earth minerals.
I'm thinking that might be what the deal is. We'll pay you back rare earth minerals. Every time. You want to blab but could get yourself in trouble. Well, as long as you keep it civil and as clean as possible. You know.
I've only been up an hour and a half. Yeah, about that. I'm sleeping.
Yeah, but if every one of us could probably go off the grid and I no longer have a channel because YouTube would be like, nope, can't have that. But yeah, they just so much going on. It's you can't keep up with it. Oh, she does, Mama Linda. She does. She don't pull no punches either. Arlene!
Hey, Arlene.
Arlene! Arlene! we in here talking about current events, Arlene. But yeah, like I said, I just find that amusing and ironic. And they's leftist politicians up there getting fact checked left and right now. They don't know what to do. They've never had to face the music. But these reporters out there going after them now, asking them how they got so rich off of a public servant's salary. AOC may be going to be brought up on charges for impeding law enforcement because she's doing webinars to try to teach illegals how to avoid ICE.
Yeah, Tom Homan.
What they don't realize is they may think they're trying to help these folks, but what they don't realize is they're actually putting these folks' lives in jeopardy. Because it gets out on the street and they think they can fight this thing, they're going to fight. And that's what's going to wind up happening there. These people are going to think they can resist and fight this thing when ICE comes for them, and ICE is going to have to do what they have to do, and some are going to wind up hurt, and it probably won't be the ICE agents. So, the brass of the police out in LA is trying to do the same thing. They don't realize they ain't helping these folks. They're going to wind up getting a lot of them killed or unalived, as is more YouTube etiquette protocol proper.
Yeah, I think I've been working a lot around our area too.
Yeah, we went to go get our meats at Del Rey's. Yeah, they seemed like they're doing great business, and I think they were. Found out about 2 weeks ago they shut down lock, stock, and barrel. Every one of those shelves in there was empty. It was like a ghost town. So we had to go someplace else to get our meats. And we may have found a better deal in doing so. Well, matter of fact, I think Elaine is convinced that she's found a better deal elsewhere. Yeah. And it's a lot closer to us.
Got a video coming out Wednesday on that, and I break down the details on everything of it.
Yeah, so be sure to tune in for that. Of course, now it's a local butcher shop. They got it going on.
That's not to say that local butchers in their areas don't offer the same or similar things.
Her immediate thoughts get time stamped. Okay, don't know what y'all talking about there.
Melinda?
Yeah.
Firefighters.
Oh. Lord have mercy, we don't need to turn this into an erotica channel. Dale! Ain't done, Dale.
Hey, Dale.
Sitting here talking about current events. Talked about that hockey game I heard about and saw clips of. Oh, Lord have mercy. Like I said earlier, it looked like WWE on ice, but it was for real. There's some damage done.
Oh, yeah, they get teeth knocked out and everything else in them games.
They booed the national anthem for the United States. Canada did. The USA team put a whooping on them Canadian boys. Game-wise and physical-wise. I enjoyed it, watching the clips anyway. I'm not into sports, but, it's talking about it and showing these clips and all that kind of like, dang! That had to hurt! Yeah, I'd hate to imagine what all was going on at the mall.
It used to be the hangout for everybody, I think. each generation has their own
Yeah.
mall experiences.
Cubby's dog said DraftKings had an over under on fights broke in 19 seconds. Oh yeah, Dale. It was. I was watching some clips on one of the podcasters I watch, and man, let me tell you, Joanne in Ohio is closing.
I don't go to Joanne's around here.
Expensive.
Well, it's not just that; they're rude in there.
Well, it's because they're expensive.
Yeah.
If you don't look a certain way, yeah, probably not the only thing going on like that, Mama Linda. There's a high risk of fights, drugs, criminality,
I
kids
can remember.
kids finding dark little corners to do the Humpty Humpty.
Yeah, I can remember when Dalton used to have a 10 o'clock curfew. The kids couldn't be out anywhere after 10 o'clock without supervision.
Tony said they had one in Joplin that closed years ago. Yeah. Well, like I said, there's so much going on, you can't keep up with it all. It's all good. We're slowly but surely getting back to America first. Oh, okay. Well, I get that. Get that thing used and be done with it. If you need materials, you can always talk to Rita and see if she ships.
I think she does. I tell you what, if you've never checked out this place, it's called Hancock Fabrics of Paducah, Kentucky. They have some amazing fabrics. They're online and they do ship.
Yeah. So you might look into that. Or you could just go to a local thrift store uh, where they sell used clothes for cheap and find stuff that make good material, cut it up, and have that. I think I had a lot of thoughts to put forth, but man, like I said, there's so much. It's like I'm going blank because there's so much that I could draw from. Linda says she loves Hancock fabric. Dale, you going live tonight?
When Piggy and I first started going together, Tina, that was what we'd do. We'd go out late at night. We'd walk around Walmart 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. He is going live tonight.
Jody, did I get you that bad off track? Now you got to step back in and rinse that thing. That thing. Make sure I clarify that. That thing.
The hair.
Yeah. That could have went wrong real quick. Well, step on back in there and rinse that hair out.
Right, Tina, late at night, you had the diehards. And the loonies. Don't forget the loonies.
Yeah, we like to go through there and toy out and all those little press me buttons. I'd
We press the buttons.
go down the line, press, 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 press.
Well, it says try me.
Well, it does. It says try me or push me. I mean, either way, or press here.
Yeah.
Press here. Okay. See it do whatever it's going to do. Maybe sing a little song. Well, great minds and all that, Tina. I mean, come on.
See, we knew how to have fun the cheap way.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had fun. Didn't cost a whole lot of money. Yeah.
As long as he claims them, Jody. Elaine's worse than I am, but I claim them for her.
Yeah. Hey, I was frog stopper. Forget the crop dusting.
Hey, it like this. There was one night. It was one night. This is how good Elaine is. There was one night. I heard a Harley coming down the road. Heard it off in the distance. It got louder, 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 louder. Heard it go by and then fade off in the distance as it went by. I said, dang, baby, did you hear that? That was one of them big boy Harleys right there. I'll guarantee you. She said, that was me. I said, what? Cut me. That was a Harley. Took her about 10, 15 minutes to convince me that that was her and not a Harley. Alvin!
Hey, Alvin. I've got the chocolate chips to make your cookie now. I just got to get them made.
Yep. So, but anyway, we was out in the stores and everything, and she crop dusted. I cover for her. But man, that was a good one. Proud of that. Uh-huh. Did that one night, come walking out from an aisle, and on the other side, and just inside the next aisle, there was a couple of workers there. They doing their best not to be caught looking at us. And I just was smiling and laughing. Pretty much, Melinda, that's what she said. I said, now, that was a Harley. She goes, no, it was me. When she finally convinced me that it was her, I said, dang, girl, you're good.
I told him, at least you got you a Harley.
Right? Hey, it's like they say. If you passing gas in front of each other, at least you ain't hiding no secrets. And trust me, she definitely ain't got no secrets.
Neither do you.
No. I'm just kind of embarrassed that mine are so weak compared to yours.
Mine were better before my surgery.
Huh?
I said mine were better before my surgery.
So were mine. A lot better. Now she puts me to shame. In volume and potency.
Oh, I don't have to kickstart them out. I just let them fly.
Say he could take it, huh?
That's it.
Well, folks, the all-time topper for her was when the first time she went to the bathroom after her surgery.
All right.
All she was able to put out was a little Hershey Kiss size something. But when those fumes came out, it literally shoved me against the back wall of the shower. I'm thankful that shower was there. I'd have been on my butt. Almost blacked out for just a microsecond. Shook my head like, whoa. I still to this day don't know how bad the smell was. Because I don't remember smelling anything. All I remember was being thrown up against the shower wall. Inside that little hospital room bathroom. Egg a piggy. Hey, he opened that door, you didn't. You got what you paid for. You got what you asked for. Don't ask for it if you got any doubt. Because once it's on, it's on.
I'm saying. Oh, my mom, I felt so sorry for her, but I laughed at her. We were at my aunt's house, the trailer over in Chatsworth. We visited them. And my mom had to go to the bathroom. And she got up, she was walking down the hallway, and she started walking down that hallway to the bathroom. She started let gas. It sounded like a little machine gun the whole time she was walking down the hallway. We all cracked up. Don't laugh at me, but it's funny. No, it's not. Yes, it is. After that, my aunt and uncle started calling it a machine gun.
Ain't it amazing how some of the most amusing, funny things to us human beings is flatulence?
Oh, my. Well, I mean, God made our bodies do this, so it's natural.
Hey, Elaine read something where, gas helps your nerves.
Yeah.
The odor of it, something to do with it. That was a thing for us for a while. I'd be like, dang, baby, I'm just helping your nerves, baby. I'm just helping your nerves.
Yeah, Dale, we're a mess.
Well, that's kind of funny. It's when they're loaded that you got to watch out for. Because then you got to go do more than just get rid of the fumes. Because there's more to it than the fumes. Well, and this one's in honor of Dale, y'all. That's kind of like getting on the subject of bidets. Oh, so can I lean? Trust me.
Okay.
Yeah, it's those loaded parts you got to watch out for.
I think it's the silent but deadlies you have to watch out for.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Some of them are the worst things ever. I'd rather hear the Harley than her to warn me that she just silent but deadly.
Sometimes I don't even warn him.
Like that one night when I had to wear my CPAP. had that CPAP on. Sometimes you got to adjust that thing. Well, Aaron!
Hey, Aaron.
Well, I had just took and lifted that thing up. Well, she had just let a good one go, and it went right up my nose like a fire drill. Up my nose. I was like, ah!
Oh, I've got him a couple times with the CPAP.
Oh, but that one was the worst. Because it was a silent but deadly.
Happy Hunter, hello.
Happy Hunter! An explosion between the legs. Yeah, well, that's about right.
Somebody knew what they were talking about.
I got second place on that one. I couldn't beat Regina. Regina?
Might have been on just talking about Caboodle. But yeah.
FIFO Pro Staff sent you a new sub. Well, cool. What you about, FIFO?
Where's that? It's my other channel. Up in the air. Okay.
Oh! Well, I can pretty well imagine FIFO.
I know what FIFO stands for.
Because if anybody can deliver FIFO, it would be air running. Ramblin' with the Bros.
Hey, Scott.
I saw you come in. It's just taking me a minute to get around.
Some things I can see, I have to truly focus, and because everything blurs for me.
Yeah, I'm like I said, I got this 32-inch monitor, and I'm still having to get close. Oh, Regina, okay. Now known as Parkway. Oh, okay. That works. Hey, at least she's helping his nerves.
I'll have to give you go to your channel and give you a like on that channel, Aaron. There you go.
I've not been listening to a whole lot of stuff lately on lives and stuff. I try to catch what videos I can in between other stuff I've been watching. Aaron, Mama Linda.
Yeah, Aaron up in the air up in the air. I can't even talk. Up in the Aaron Outdoors. That's his other channel.
Good answer. I like that.
Here we go. For anybody that's wanting to check out Aaron's second channel, there's the link to it.
Just a bit of advice. Somebody feels the urge to be smart with Aaron, don't go there. He's a master.
Oh, he is.
Don't go there, you'll regret it.
I love Aaron. He's my brother from another mother.
Yeah, I like seeing him pop up. In the chat area, not anything other than that. Just to clarify that.
It's a boiled eggs and chili.
I mean, it don't seem like it matters with Elaine. Feed her, she will gas you.
Food that has been eaten and digested produces gas. Doesn't matter what it is, it produces gas.
Especially with her. It might do it to me, and I might get one half-hearted one, and I'm done. Her? Oh no, she ain't done yet. Did Dale say whether or not he's going live tonight?
Yes, he did. He said he is going live tonight.
Okay. I might get off here early so we can knock out a video so I can be there for it.
Yeah. It won't take too long to do the video. Hopefully.
Okay.
It's just getting everything together and doing the actual video won't be that long. It's prep. Take about 10, 15 minutes. Like that.
All right. So I might get off here in a few minutes so we can do that, and that way I can be there for Dale's. And then I can go back to my regularly scheduled programming.
Oh, Anthony J. I ain't seen Anthony J in a while. Fishing with Big Mike. And that's for Sandy Toes. I love Sandy Toes. Teresa.
I know most of those.
Glacier Shark.
Oh.
Huckleberry.
You talk about a crew. You don't go trying to be a smart aleck with any of them. I'm just telling you. Yeah. They don't have no brakes once they hit the gas. Indiana Chris.
Those are all people he fishes with, yeah, on there. Hey, that's great.
Right?
You got a great crew there.
Yeah. I know Sandy can get you. Boy, howdy. She got a quick wit, and you better come prepared with her. And once you go there, you might find out you're not as prepared as you think you are. And with airline, you just ain't prepared. There ain't no amount of preparation you can do to deal with airline. He gonna slam you.
Fishing and going on.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, folks, I've run out of steam. I started out with one thing. We wound up talking about parks.
Well, it all tied together.
Yeah. I'm sure there was a lot of parks going on in that hockey game. and not voluntary ones either. Pressure. Under pressure. Dun, 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 dun.
Right now, stick a lot.
Yeah.
August
out. Yeah.
Mark good.
Mark gun. Yep.
Oh, man.
Lord have mercy. They can be, Mama Linda, as long as they ain't loaded.
Hey, I don't care if they're loaded. Well,
Yeah, you do.
yeah, I do care if they're loaded. I'm just saying, if it gets the pressure off your belly, yeah.
Well, getting the pressure off the belly is one thing, but loaded parks are not fun to deal with.
No, they're not. They aren't.
Folks, I think I'm going to call this. We're going to go do a video so I can be ready for Dale's. And That's it, Aaron. That's all you got to do. Be respectful. You can have disagreements, just be respectful. Anyway,
Night, everybody.
Piggy loves you.